Thank you, Don. This is indeed a great honor, and you sometimes wonder what you're doing here when you listen to the bios of some of these other inductees. I came to Idaho as a teenager, single teenager, and I left married and a double E. Now, I also have to give credit to my wife, Barb. She got her PhD degree. Those of you who remember PhD degrees, putting hubby through. So she was very instrumental in starting my career off in the right direction. You know, it sounded like an awful lot of assignments at Boeing. Being there for 41 years, I never did work on an airplane. People have a hard time understanding that because the first thing they always ask me is about the technology of airplane design. I have to admit I never worked on one. But probably the most rewarding assignment while at the university, or at Boeing, was when they assigned me to be the Boeing representative to the advisory board at the University of Idaho. That truly was a rewarding experience. And working with, at that time, well, he wasn't quite the dean at that time, but he became the dean of engineering, Dick Jacobson. It was extremely beneficial to me to be able to, at that time, because it was several years since I graduated, to be able to give something back to the university. Now, I have to admit that all the classes I had in engineering did not help me in one iota trying to communicate with a Russian, a Ukrainian, and a Norwegian on our sea launch program. But being a double D, I spent probably the first 8 or 9 years of my life doing electrical work. The rest of it was all in rocketry, in missiles, space. I told my boss when he was assigned me to be responsible for one of the missile systems, you know, I wouldn't know a rocket motor if he hit me in the side of the head. He says, well, I didn't put you in that position to design one. He says, I put you in that position to understand what the technology is all about and to manage the people that do the design. And I think that really helped me understand the education that I got at the University of Idaho. It provided a great foundation. And with that, I'd also like to acknowledge the other family members that took the time to come over from Seattle. Got here very early this morning because one grandson had a track meet and the other grandson had a baseball game. So they didn't get on the road till about 8 o'clock. And I also would like to say that this is kind of a double award for me this weekend because today is outstanding. But Sunday I also get to witness the Court of Honor ceremony for Colin. He's going to get his Eagle Scout. Colin, we're proud of you.